David, your team had been in that predicament before, earlier, many times this season, a one-goal game. Just talk about that third period.
Well, a much better third period. You know, obviously the first two periods we were very sloppy and forcing plays and doing the things that, you saw an awful lot of early in the season and things that we have gotten away from. And, in the first period alone, a lot of their chances were coming off our offensive zone turnovers. We were forcing plays and give them a lot of credit. I mean, they were a lot quicker tonight. They were on edge. When you go back to back, it's a National Hockey League. I don't care if people look at people's records. It's a National Hockey League. They have good players over there, and they competed hard. And we knew it was going to be a very difficult night for us, and it was. But obviously, we got great goaltending from Hank, and I liked our third period. Obviously, we weren't anywhere near as dumb as we were in the first two. We played a much better period, and we won a 1-0 hockey game, which I don't know if anybody here thought we were capable of doing.
And you mentioned Hank's play. Hadn't played a lot recently, and I guess that keeps that three-goalie thing going, right?
Yes, it does, and I've said I'd rather have three good ones than no good ones, so we know what we have.
What's it mean to everybody else to get that for him and to see him get it?
Listen, we're all humans, and, it's been quirky. I know everyone reads he hasn't played in 5 games. Well, 3 of them were against the Islanders, and Georgie happens to be a great matchup for it. And if we hadn't played the same team 3 times in a 5-game stretch, he would have played. I mean, that's just, it's the fact. That's not, And so he played tonight because, I was very tempted to play him the first game back. But like I said, I had a choice to play a guy who's been playing during the break and played 2 games and won, or play a guy that's been sitting on the beach for 9 days. And I almost made the decision to play the guy on the beach the first night, but I held off, and we played him tonight, and he was outstanding.
Is there any update on Kreider?
Day to day, upper body.
So you're not concerned about anything long term?
No, not as of right now. No.
Concussion?
No, we don't. It's upper body, and we don't think it's anything long term. Surprisingly, after you look at it, right? Yeah. No, it did. It looked tough, but he's already feeling a lot better. And
just with Hank, he was tested early. We talked before the game about it would be tough to judge him because he hadn't played in so long. But did he impress you with how sharp he was from the get-go?
Yeah, but I kind of had a feeling. He texted me, was lobbying to play that first game while he was sitting on the beach drinking pina coladas, and I knew he was dialed in and excited to play. And we talked about it on Thursday about the practicality of playing Igor, because he had been playing and he understood it, and he had a really good practice on Thursday, and I was not surprised. We weren't surprised how well he played tonight.
You talked about. I'm sorry. You talked about from how he just hasn't played a lot of hockey because of the injury and the break and all that, but he steps into obviously a larger role. What did he contribute?
Yeah, he did a good job. He brings a lot of the similar things that Kreider does. Obviously not as proven, the veteran presence that Kreider gives us, but plays a fast, physical game, and I thought he did a good job.
You said the locker rooms felt good recently. Do you think the young guys get even more of a boost or some juice out of doing that for Hank and knowing that Hank had a tough month and that win probably felt really good for him?
Yeah, I think everybody feels good for him, and it's been a tough go for him and for all 3 goalies, and he's handled it incredibly well, and but as he and I've talked about, you play well, you keep playing, and he played really well tonight.
Just what was your reaction when you saw what happened to Kreider?
I didn't see it.
In the context, too, of the trade deadline coming up and everything that's swirling around, I mean...
Yeah, I didn't think of that, obviously.
I know you don't think of that, but, in retrospect, I mean...
Yeah, I mean, I was more concerned for him and his health. I mean, it looked like a really severe blow to the head, and, I felt better when I came and saw him in between the periods. He wasn't anywhere near as bad as I thought he was going to be, and when the game ended, we talked, and it's a lot better than I anticipated.